Hello everyone, my name is Hong Jung. I'm a psychotherapist based in downtown Los Angeles, California. If you're experiencing anxiety due to your childhood trauma, I'm going to share something that I wish I knew before. Trauma is not only caused by life-threatening events. It can cause by any event that overwhelms you physically and emotionally. I specialize in treating trauma, especially childhood trauma. Childhood trauma can range from abuse, neglect, violence in family, bullying at school, parental separation, or divorce, to simply not being able to express your needs. If I had to watch a video like this earlier in my life, I would have better tools to deal with my trauma and anxiety. So I'd like to share actionable tips and tricks on how to cope with anxiety and process your trauma. Our brain can trigger trauma by anything and everything around you. It is important to be mindful of what's happening here and now. So instead of relieving your trauma, let's pay attention to your internal needs first. Put it simply, I like to use acronym HALT. H-A-L-T. HALT stands for hungry, angry, lonely, and tired. These are the 4 basic internal needs that we want to be mindful of. Alright, hunger. Hunger is one of the basic physical needs, right? Without healthy nutrition, our body cannot function properly. And hunger can affect our emotional state. We can easily get annoyed or frustrated. So what are the physical signs of hunger? In my case, I get stomach growling, I get headache, and weakness in my arms. So I'll encourage you to monitor your bodily sensations associated with hunger on a regular basis. Then when you notice these physical signs, you're gonna feed yourself, right? Next condition is anger. Anger is a very complicated emotion, and yet it gives us energy to problem solve or take actions. Anger is a good motivator, right? However, the way we express our anger can be destructive. Criticizing, blaming, name-calling, and physical violence can cause more problems than solutions. Before you act on your anger, I will encourage you to notice your body first. You may experience tension or heat waves through your body. I suggest you find activity to discharge this sensation running through your body before you act on it. Before you do something about your anger, what would happen if you're able to sit down and pay attention to your breathing? What would happen if you're able to go for a walk or meditate or exercise or talk to your friend or family members before you act on your anger? I'm curious what's going to happen to our anger. My guess is that your anger slowly goes away. It is important to first notice this energy and find the movements or activities to discharge this energy. When this energy becomes tolerable, you go into problem solving, you go into critical thinking, you go into analyzing. Alright, next is loneliness. Loneliness is a state of being alone. Due to childhood trauma, we often subconsciously learn that being alone can feel safer than being around people. It is okay to have alone time. However, we're social beings, right? The purpose of loneliness is to help us reach out to people. So I'll encourage you to make a list of people you feel comfortable talking to in a moment of loneliness. You have to use your loneliness to your advantage. Last condition is tiredness or fatigue. We're often preoccupied with daily tasks, and keeping ourselves busy is an effective way to distract ourselves from anxiety and stress. And also it is a learned behavior from the past. However, if we keep just going, we're gonna eventually feel burned out. So what are the physical signs of fatigue? You might experience muscle weakness, headache, sleepiness, and loss of appetite. I encourage you to set aside some time to monitor your body and your energy level. When you're able to stop and take a break, you are able to process your feelings and your thoughts. So by noticing the state of being hungry, angry, lonely, and tired, you're going to be mindful of what's happening in your body and your mind and your surroundings. My final thought is practice, practice, practice. Nothing I said here will work for you unless you take actions with this simple and portable tool for your everyday living. And please let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment down below. Take good care of yourself and do your healing every day.